This is TFNN, the Tiger Financial News Network. TFNN Headline News Update.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Tommy O'Brien, coming to you live from TFNN headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. 3 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday, final hour of the trading day, and we got quite a market to the upside. S&P's right now up 48 points, trading at 29.29. Dow Jones up 288 points, trading 26,295. NASDAQ up 153 points, trading at 8,016. We got some action in gold. The chart's showing down $1 at 15.18, but we were all the way down at 15.01. So gold comes charging back. You have oil up $1.65 at 52.74, and notes and bonds with some volatility as well. We'll pull up a chart in the 10-year in a moment, but notes down 9 ticks, 129.28. 30-year down 24 ticks at 161.15. And we are going to start off the update with a chart of the 10-year yield. Currently sitting 1.71%. The low yesterday making headlines with a 1.59 handle. Pretty remarkable. You charge higher all the way up until 1.78, and then pretty remarkable. We'll pull up gold in a moment, had some action as well. But since just about 1 o'clock, so you're talking about the last 2 hours, you've had the yield on the 10-year go from 1.78 to 1.71. That is a big move in the span of 2 hours. Jumping back to the indices, we'll start it off with the NASDAQ 100. It's been a rocket ship for the entire day. 77.07, kind of just been hanging at these levels for the last 2 hours in most of the indices. Dow 30, pretty similar story. We trade higher from about 7 a.m., reached the highs at about 1, and we've kind of just been hanging at that level for the last 2 hours, trading 26,276. S&P 500. Quite a charge, 29.30. We've been up here since about 12:30, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time as well. Crude oil, 52.71. Volatility staying in that crude market, up and down. And gold, as I mentioned, so kind of an inverse of the yield as gold from about 12:30. As we've seen that yield pull back from 1.78 to 1.71, you've seen the gold contract go from 15.06 to over 15.20, really right up against the highs that we had yesterday in that gold contract. And euro US dollar, a little bit of weakness in the euro, 111.87. Stay tuned, folks. Tom's going to be coming back. Should be an interesting day as we wrap up the market. You got Uber earnings tonight. Check that out, up almost 8% coming into that number. And if we check out the expected move, they're looking for $3.18 as far as how those option prices are. That option premium is priced. We'll get those numbers after the bell. Stay tuned, folks. Tom coming back with a live program as the Dow up almost 300 points. Stay tuned.